Hi everyone. Hello, and welcome back to Turquesa. This is Evie, and I am finally back. The showcases are over. We had the creator showcase for the art students this past week. So I've been super busy getting everything ready for them so that they could share all their creations. And as you know, we do that 3 times a school year because we have one every 3 months. So all of the kids that are in our triads get to share the two best pieces that they've done during their 3 months working in art. So we had that last Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and they had a great time. Beautiful way of sharing their art with all of their parents and guests. So that was a success, but it was, as usual, a lot of work. So I was getting home very tired, and the heat here has been crazy. It hasn't changed. It keeps getting hot every day. It's like humid. So that kind of like takes a toll on you. But yeah, I was able to, towards the end of the week, I was able to create some more of the faces, get caught up because we're up to 25 today, and I was at 16, I believe, before the week started. So yeah, I had to get caught up on all of that. I finished. I'm on 25 today. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you from number 11 to number 15, and number 16, which I actually created this week, I recorded the process video for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a video of the process of how I created that one, because it was all made with inks. So I filmed it so that you all could get to see how it was born. So I'm so happy to be with all of you. Happy to be here. Happy to be able to share some more of my creations for the week. And I haven't been doing my mixed media and my regular projects because I have been doing the faces, and that's all I have time for with work and everything. I usually have time to do like one little thing when I get home, and that's what I've been doing. I've been working on the faces and pushing myself to try to keep up with the challenge and finish all of the 31 faces by the 31st. So glad to say that I'm caught up on them and I'm up to date, and hopefully I won't fall behind. We start a new trimester on Monday, and brand new set of students join our art classroom for their 3 months with us, and we keep on going. So on to the next. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go change the camera angle and share with you the pages that I filmed for you, so that you can get to see them up close and not me lifting them up and pushing them back and forth. I'm going to try to share them with a webcam, so hopefully that'll work out better. But I wanted to say hi in person so that you get to see my face and not just hear my voice and my hands talking to you. Okay, so besitos to all of you. I hope you enjoy the new faces that I have to share with you, and thank you for your visits and your comments. And before I go share those pages, I send my packages for the winnings. So, girls, your winnings are on their way. Rosa, your pocket letter is still waiting for Beatriz, and I think I'm just gonna send it to you. And whenever she does hers, then I'll send hers. Okay? Because I don't want to keep you waiting. It's been too long. So, and she feels pressure now. I don't know why, but you know, kids. First they're all for it, and then they're like, no, mama, you pressure me. So I don't want to keep you waiting. I'm going to send you my part that's been done for a while, and whenever she gets done with hers, I'll send you hers, okay? So I hope you don't mind. So stay on so you can get to see those faces, okay? Thank you. Okay, so this first one is number 11, and I created that following what I was seeing on the scrapbook paper that I used as a background. And this was already pre-made on my art journal. So I just went to that page and I started seeing this girl upside down. And following those patterns that I was seeing, I started drawing those lines for the hair. And I created her halfway upside down, and then I moved the journal right side up, finished the face details to get the proportions right, and then I turned the page again. So she's looking at the facing page upside down, and those are all the little line details I added to the page. And that's all I used on that page, just my fine line marker. And I even incorporated that coffee stain that was on the scrapbook paper to create the puffed up sleeve on her dress. And what I did to the bottom was that I added Finding a New Perspective as the journaling title for the page. This is number 12, and she is just all doodles using the Pitt markers, the big Pitt pens, and some color pencils to color in her lips and her eyes, and some of that background in blue. But that's all I did on this doodle girl for number 12. And as you can see, I'm trying different things every face I create. I just see what inspires me. This one is actually a page that I had pre-made with different layers of leftover things, including hot glue gun. So on the day that I created this one, I found some images on the swirls that were on this left page. And in those swirls, I kept seeing women in veils. And as I started blocking the colors in those swirls, little virgins started coming out of my drawing, and even a little dove on the right side corner, and a baby Jesus in the pouch. So it ended up being a religious page without planning it. It just grew out of the shapes that I was finding in my page. And I love this page. I love how it turned out. I love the colors and the combinations, and how abstract yet realistic some of it is. It's interesting. So I have that little virgin who's kind of sitting on the side with her arm up and a halo in her hair, on her veil, and the little pouch, and the little virgin. And see, I'm following all of the loops for the basic idea. And I extended that dove onto the facing page. But that's what I used for my veil inspiration. Those loops that were already there with the hot glue gun. I just kept seeing even down here, there was some paint down there, and I also saw an open veil and a wide skirt. So I created a lady sitting on like a chair and extended her dress all the way to the edge of the page. So that is number 13, and I have to work on that other page still. This is number 14, and I really love her. She's all done in acrylics, and I also used some pearlized colors. And I kind of look, it even like shines on her lips and her cheeks, so she kind of looks like she's wearing makeup. But I really love how this face came out. And after I created her, I went back to the page and I added the rest of that background. So at first that background was all charcoal gray, and then I went in and added all of those colors that you see. But look at the lips. Can you see? Maybe you can't see the shimmer on it with a pearlized white that I added on top. And then I used some metallic black, and the white that you see is left over from the white page. And then these are all of my layers of color of acrylic paint that I dropped on the page with the back of a brush. And I added some journaling in between all of my paint. So that is number 14. And then number 15 is this one. And this was actually a question that someone on Periscope asked me to journal about. And I had to create a face with a smile. So that was a challenge for me. I had to write about smile and create a face with a smile. And I decided not to do a whimsical one, but try to do a more realistic type of drawing. And this is all in colored pencils. and then an acrylic background with stamps, and on the facing page is some journaling. Okay, so there you go. Those were my faces up to number 15. I hope you liked them. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're liking my process. I keep changing with every face. I keep trying new things, and then I go back to painting, and then I go back to trying something else. So it's been a lot of fun and very interesting. And yeah, I've also done some journaling on the art journal, and like I think I mentioned it before on the video. I wanted to share some of that with you guys to see if you like seeing that. So after I'm done with the sharing of the faces, maybe I'll come back and share at least one of those entries, and you guys let me know if you're interested in seeing that in my videos here on YouTube. I did them for Periscope, but maybe you guys will be interested in seeing some of that and hearing some of that, which comes from like within, and it's journaling, which I usually don't share in public. But I'm learning how to do it, and trying, and hopefully through my process I might be able to maybe inspire some of you or help some of you in some little way. So I'll try and share it with you guys, okay? Because you've been with me from day one in this process, and I want you with me through this continued journey of exploring new things and new ways to express my creativity and myself. So I hope you liked it. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Thanks for your visits. Loved having you here and finding your comments. And until next video, see you soon.